great to have you with us from Faroe Field, Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Missouri Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Checking in with Coach Eli Drinkwitz before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Longhorns ready to put toe to leather, and here we go.
Ready to put belt to ass also. And Mr. Brew. Nigga, your brew water down, nigga.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Hey.
He gets across the 20 out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Here's Hardy to begin the drive.
Get in.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Here's Simmons to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls in the football.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throwing right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
I'll put up the toe. Chuck cut mouse.
Might be calling a hot route. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Pressure coming. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short.
And I know he tucked that thing, and he got some good yards, but as a defense, that's exactly why you're so thankful to be in 3rd and long. You're backed up. You're taking away the passing game. No explosive plays. He takes off and run. He chews up some yardage, but you do what you're supposed to do. You throw that fist in the air, and you force the 4th down.
Keep it on the ground. It's Brown. Nowhere to go, and he's going to lose a couple on 4th and 2.
Man, what a job keeping your eyes on your key. It's so easy sometimes when they run those RPOs to get a little bit lost with your eyes, to come up, play the run. Nice job seeing the ball thrown. He's got his guy, makes the tackle, and gets the big fourth down stop.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field.
2 seconds.
They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Fires to the big fella. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Hardy.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. DB's right up on the receivers. Simmons. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Simmons.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
It'll be third and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons on third. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Absolutely center cut. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wingo. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. See what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The run inside. It's Smothers. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Look, this nigga just dove from the fucking 40-yard line, man.
That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second.
Once that Madden come out, niggas ain't playing college
To
football.
throw, Manning. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smothers. Crosses the 30. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Come on, man.
Running inside. It's Smothers.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Motion from the wide receiver.
Shot from licking the shot.
Try the right side with Brown. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. Might be changing the route. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have?
I don't care. I'm still going for it. I be
offense
hating that
will
fucking
walk it
shit.
back.
I didn't put...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Makes the catch, and he's free. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
This defense really needs to be careful, and they have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball, because he is dangerous in space.
The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready. Hey, move. Ready, go.
Caught in the backfield. It's Wingo. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 and 2nd and 14. Quarterback making checks. Arch Madness. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Passing fucking interference,
that
man.
One's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Fourth down, Manning. Makes a grab. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the deep.
And he walks in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Roberts. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Throwing Simmons. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Here's Simmons to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw at Simmons. Got it. Picked up 8 yards there, 3rd down and 2. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Austin Simmons firing again.
Yo, pick it off!
Throw down the gut and falls to the grass.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Motion from the wideout. Quarterback may change this route. Here's Manning to throw. Under fire. Got his man. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. 1 snap coming before they head to the locker room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him, trying to buy time. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. the Tigers will kick it off to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Wingo. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll start on the ground with Brown. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Missouri! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Wingo. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Texas offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. The run inside. It's Smothers. Nice move to pick up yardage. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage.
Snags it, and he's open. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
The short hands, it's Smothers.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon, and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Throwing Manning. Under fire. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
And the Longhorns are rolling down the field. Running inside, it's Smothers.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Arch is going to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smothers. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Pulls and fires complete. There he goes. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down will open up the final period. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Now a timeout is called so they can talk over what to do on 4th and 2. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. 4th down, Manning. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that 4th down stop, and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the 4th quarter to get me the football back. Yeah, and a nice job by this defense. This is a critical moment, right? We got to get the football back. They're backed up, thank goodness. Force a punt here, get the football back so we can make some magic here in this 4th quarter.
Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get to your receiver in space really quickly on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll move the wide receiver. Simmons. Here's a heat. That pass is incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Quick release on the RPO. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Texas! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. Now remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves, but what a play.
Setting up for the PAT, and when it gets this late, every point matters. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Go. Throwing Simmons. Fires to the right. And they're not on the same page there.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Fires quickly. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those 1st downs and just make that clock run.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons finds his tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
4th down, Simmons. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back late in the game, trailing by only 1 possession on 4th down. It looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls.
Get out of here. Put me ass out of here. Pig pen. Nigga, I get dirty.
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas. DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the room. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
Get my ball out, dirty ass nigga. Dirty. That's a piece, man. Dirty.
The Hurricanes ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Wingo. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's Brown to begin the drive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space.
Could be an alley. Makes it past the marker. At the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. Rolling into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the ball comes out. Disaster.
Stop the middle school.
By the kicking team.
As a return guy, you know that you're going to get blocked. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground with the running back. Got enough space.
It's really a stretch.
And he
It's really a stretch play,
Touchdown, Longhorn. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
I'm thinking about the touchdown. Clock don't box. You can hit with the first round.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Cotton.
I'll try to get him again.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Mensa. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
To the air on 2nd down. He's going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time.
Here's a little room there. Past the 30. He's at the 10, and he scores! Touchdown, Miami!
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
And it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I'll tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. He'll start the return inside his spot. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Hold and finds his man on the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the gun with... Oh, it's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Here we go, ready. Blue 30, blue 30.
Motion from the wide receiver. They didn't quite get organized in time. They'll call a timeout with just 3 seconds remaining on the play clock. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Blue 22, blue 22. Let it go.
Handoff for Brown. Finding some room. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the mark.
I'll tell you, when I hear Texas football, I think about Bevo and I think about great running backs, man. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, Bijan Robinson. This dude seems like he's the next guy in that long list of game breakers at the position. He's got everything you look for in a great running back.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense changing the play. Got a man. It's Smothers. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quarterback will keep it. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'll operate out of split backs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Booster, booster. Q. Go.
Manning lines up in the gun on third down. They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle. He's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Manning to throw for it on fourth. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. Fourth down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in it.
There's some room. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hurricane. Once he got some room, it was over.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football, try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
Looking for the time with the extra point. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. He might want another play. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Turning it on. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
Here's Arch to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Smothers. Nice move to keep running. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Here's the give off the left side. Maybe some room here. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To throw, Manning. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
One guy up front loses his focus, and it leads to that sack. And it's unfortunate because they had all 11 guys on the same page these last 2 drives. Obviously scoring a touchdown the last time out, and really doing a nice job even on this drive of moving the football. And then it comes to that one critical 3rd down, one guy not doing what he's supposed to do, and now you're set up in 4th and long, and it looks like they're going to have to punt.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Motion from the wideout. Quarterback making adjustments.
Booster, booster.
4th down, Manning. Moving out to the right. Stands in and takes the hit. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Let's get it back. Let's get it back. Bitch ass nigga, you thought you had something, did you?
Turnover on downs.
Woo! It's cool. My shit right back. You nothing. You don't deserve this.
Yeah. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads up play, force the fumble, and recover it. 1st down.
And, David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily...
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. Keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Snags it, and there's running room. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt a defense. You got to throw it to him conventionally, but find creative ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it.
Go through your bread and butter, huh? But it ain't gonna work, bitch.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Here's Mensah to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Finds his man. It's Lofton. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. He wants to change this route. Back to throw. It's Manning. Bringing the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Looking to fire. He fires one deep over the middle. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. The Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looking for block. Slips through the line. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Hurricanes moving quickly to the line. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Got a little grass. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wingo. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Brown again. Breaks into the open. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And you can see why it's so tricky for a defense to have to stop these draw plays. Everything the offense is doing is telling you pass. The quarterback, the offensive line, the running backs delaying. You've taken your deep drop in coverage, and now you've got to rally and find the football and do it, trying to avoid these big 300-pound bodies running at you full speed. Not an enviable task.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
A give to Brown. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Longhorns are marching down the field. On the ground, it's Smothers. Maybe a crease. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. He'll try it again. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. With the draw, it's Brown. Oh, what a move. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. One more time, it's Brown. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be fourth down at the 41. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range.
Booster, booster.
Manning to throw for it on fourth. Going to try to get it himself. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The run inside. It's Smothers. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
On the option. Now the pitch. He is run out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it's just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Touchdown, Texas! They move on top here in the fourth. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cotton. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. The Canes want to pick up the tempo.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Throwing, Mensah. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as he gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
On the run, it's Fletcher. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now the offense.
Touchdown, Texas! We broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Cotton. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Mensah. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and where's that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense putting points on the board.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He's got it. He can take this back for two. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Sometimes tell you what to do. This shit ain't gonna work. You gotta work.
offense breaks the huddle on third down. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. On the move to his left. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit, because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in the scoreboard.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Loser. Don't lose to no nigga like you.
That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other